Right, time to get this cleaned up, you absolute vaginas. And I'm about to become king of the vaginas by providing the voice of reason to this whole drama-filled, stupidly insignificant thing. And I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not supporting Unknown. I'm not supporting Iceman. I don't give a shit about either of you. You mean nothing to me. I'm the voice of logic. Deal with it. Okay? So, let's get started. The first excuse Iceman came up with to this little clip right here was enemy in a Skype call. And enemy said, confessed that, no, we didn't get Tbowed. So we have a confession from enemy, a sworn statement. So that's not really a believable piece of evidence, is it? And then he shows the gameplays that he has recorded on the night that said clip happened. But this is also at the same time saying something like, oh, we didn't play that night, or whatever. Don't know. I happen to know that for an Elgato, Flashback records a temporary file that you can snap a clip from. That's called Flashback recording. It's a feature of Elgato. As soon as you close the program, the temporary files are deleted. What's it called? What's that I thing on Mac? It's got a very similar thing. But anyway, so scrolling through a bunch of gameplays trying to show that you did not go against this kid is not good evidence at all. It's like a poor attempt to cover it up. So we'll skip over that one because that's just ridiculous. Number 2, guest signing glitch. This is the first time you brought this glitch up, saying that, obviously they were guest accounts and they'd been set up in a bot match or something or in a system link. And yeah, so they'd done that to get your gamer tags and the messages were just photoshopped. Which, could be possible. It could be entirely possible that he signed in with a guest and then set them up in a bot match just because he wanted to clip on the great Chaos Iceman and Chaos Enemy. But let's look at this logically. So what he's basically saying here is that, yeah, signed in on guest accounts, set up the clip, and then using one of the fake guest accounts sent himself messages or photoshopped them. So we have this piece of evidence, which was the first piece that Unknown for Reasons uploaded, saying shooting the video with his camera, showing that they are real messages. They're blatantly not Photoshop messages. You can see them here. I'll put a clip of the video. Okay, so you can basically see this is not a Photoshop. He's on his Xbox, he's gone into his messages and he's seen Chaos Enemy. But they're still sticking by this whole it's a signed in account theory. Well, the guest sign glitch uses exactly that, a guest account. And a guest account doesn't have Xbox Live. Guest accounts do not have their own message centers where they can send messages out pretending to be someone else. That's never been true in the history of guest glitching, all the way back in 2006 when the first guest signing glitch for Gears of War was invented. Okay? And you want more proof? Well, take a look at the gamer score of this Chaos Enemy apparently signed in guest account. And let's compare that to the real Chaos Enemy's gamer score. Do you see a similarity? That is the real Chaos Enemy account. That is not a fake Photoshop. That is not a signed in account. That is Chaos Enemy's account sending messages, okay? There's no argument there. Trying to cover that up is literally stupidity, and if you buy it, I'm sorry, but you're a stupid fucktard too. And so we've pretty much come to the conclusion that it's not kill feed editing. Because let's be honest, the kid's just bought his capture card. He's not Agony. He has not been editing his entire life. And seriously, going into that much detail trying to prove it wrong, I don't believe anyone would do that unless they're in a hole and trying to cover the fucking tracks up. I mean, come on, seriously. You would really go through all that trouble to post 2 videos showing your Vegas editing of how it was edited and then make it fake with all gold glove and stone and shit. I mean, seriously, man, come on. But let's be even nerdier about this. So you're sticking with this whole guest signing glitch, and basically what you're trying to say, Iceman, is that this guy didn't know. Oh, I think this is the excuse at the moment. He didn't know that it wasn't really clipping on the real Iceman and Enemy, but actually he was just happened to double Tbow 2 kids who were playing around with the guest signing feature or something. And he's also come up with the theory that maybe he's done it in bots, in a bot match, in a private bot match. That's the other side of the coin. Well, if that was true, let's go full nerd mode about this and listen to this. See, that happened just before this clip happened, and you might not have quite understood what you just listened to there, but you heard, what's he fucking called, Marcus, saying, goddamn son of a bitch. And you know when Marcus Phoenix says goddamn son of a bitch, it's when he fails an active reload. You don't believe me? Here's a screenshot from the fucking wiki of the Epic thing, and if you still don't believe me, go into a private match on your Xbox, start failing reloads of Marcus Phoenix, see what he says. He's gonna say goddamn son of a bitch, because that's what he says when he fails a reload. Why is this a valued piece of information? Because it proves it's not a bot match. If it was a match that was just them three, there wouldn't be ribbons. So if it really was a private match, it would have to have a full lobby of bots. If it had a full lobby of bots, Marcus wouldn't have failed his reload, because bots don't fail reloads. You show me one instance of a bot failing a reload and I will give you $1 million. Promise. So basically what we can assume from this is that Iceman made the mistake of not just saying, alright, nice one, good job, double Tbow, forget about it, move on with the rest of your life, but instead decided to cover his tracks, you know, come up with wild conspiracy theories about how this was faked, just because he was, you know, for some reason ashamed of getting clipped on. It happens, bud, seriously, it happens to all of us. And I think it's ridiculous. And he's so far deep in this whole theoretical bullshit that he's coming up with trying to cover his tracks that he can't complete anymore. So I literally figured, well, I'm going to have to make this video because he needs a way out, and your way out is to get proven wrong and then maybe you'll move on from the damn thing. Dude, you got clipped on, get over it, okay? Is that cool? Nice. And anything that happens in future, you may have noticed that Unknown for Reasons took down his 2 proof videos and put an annotation up on his verse video saying, oh, we're gonna explain this. So basically one of 3 things has happened. Either Iceman has convinced this kid that he did it on signing glitch accounts and didn't really clip on him. B, he's either threatened or bribed this guy, saying, oh, I don't know, we're going to ruin your fucking YouTube history, or we're going to, like, fucking hack every account that you fucking throw up. I don't give a shit what he comes up with. Or maybe he's even offering him money. I've heard it been done before. And if he is, that's incredibly nerdy. You'd be better off just biting the bullet and coming clean. But either way, anything that you hear from the 2 of them now is going to be a bit fishy, so just keep your eyes open. There's the evidence. If this was a guest signed in glitch, he would not have sent messages from Chaos Enemy's real account. Chaos Enemy sent those messages, and the clip is real. What more evidence do you want? Thanks for watching, guys. I've been the voice of reason. If you recognise my voice, then you'll know that I am no longer part of the Giz community, and that's the reason I made this channel for it. It's because my subscribers don't want to see this shit, like, seriously. And I was convinced into doing this by a good friend of mine. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed. And guys, get over it. It happened. Peace.